Well, good morning. We are sitting here on the floor of the bedroom. Um, I have been up since 4:30. I've been doing all these little things that I need to get done for the last couple of weeks, and I'm feeling pretty accomplished. Um, and while I was doing my first exchange, my cart started to fall apart. Like it was getting really wobbly. And it happens because it is on wheels. I do have carpet in here, and so um, I think that it just over time has kind of gotten loose and stuff. So I've been working this morning on tightening up everything with this handy dandy little tool. Um, and I started to realize that there were some parts of it that was really loose and I didn't realize it. So I'm having to take shelves off and kind of clean up things, which I ended up taking off the shelf. And even though this is like my sterile environment, right? My room is where I do my exchanges. And I have to go through all these procedures to keep it clean and sterile, basically. There's just no escaping sometimes the filth. And you can kind of see some of it, like the fingerprints there. Um, it's just funny. This is the second shelf tray. And so everything basically sits on top of that. Um, Let me show you. So this is my tray. That's the shelf to this top area. I got it off of Amazon, and when I first got on dialysis, oh, that works so much better now. It's like actually rolling. My parents were like, what do you need? And there was quite a few expenses that I didn't realize and that Medicare is not going to cover, or whatever health insurance you have. But this was one that is so important to me. And I think it was $65. This slides in here. I just need to clean it. But that slides in there on top like that. These drawers, you can put them however you want. They are plastic, but they're very durable. I like that you can like clean them out and then like literally clean inside. That's not like stuck. So that's my extras, things that I need all the time. My emergency antibiotics. Sometimes tape can get really sticky and hurtful. So you have like skin barricading ointment. That just holds extra clamps and stuff. My cream for my port site, syringes because I do heparin. And then over here I have my lap pads. Yeah, so there's that. This is important. Within reach, I have like mini caps, my island dressing, and then my gauze that goes on my port to make sure that nothing gets in my port area, and then I put the island dressing on top of that. I love these drawers, and I love this cart because in the event that I accidentally drop a cap, you cannot use it if you contaminate it. And so right here, real fast, I got it ready to go. Typically, though, I put two on top so that in case that happens, I have that extra one. But here at this angle, you can kind of see how dirty it's gotten. Yeah, kind of crazy, huh? So there's Mr. Hepburn back there. I need to put him in the fridge between my exchanges. So that's my cart. This morning I did also, oh, here we go, make my little bag of disinfecting wipes. Now, this is another expense that they don't really talk about when you first get started. And what it is I use paper towels, and then you get a bleach solution that you need to just always have on hand. You can go to the 99-cent store, or I guess it's $1.25 store now, and get a spray bottle. And you put in 2 cups of water and 1 teaspoon bleach, and you just always kind of have that around. But it's super easy to make these because this is like 10 paper towels, and I used a pretty good freezer bag because the Ziploc bags, we all know, some can be pretty cheap, but for this concoction, you kind of want something good because you don't want your bleach water to drip out or to leak, right? And so that's what you do. I put my paper towels in here, and then I just open it up and start squirting in or I guess you could pour in maybe some of that bleach solution. And then you use this on your cart. I actually use it at least once a week on like my light switches and doorknobs. Sometimes around the door of the frame where your people are constantly touching like little 2-year-olds. I use it a lot for that. It's really quickly for like a cleanup wipe on the toilet, or whatever needs to happen, wherever you really need it. So I really like this. I never thought of this at all. Definitely you can go to probably Costco would be the best place, maybe Amazon for Lysol wipes, but I feel like Lysol wipes does not carry enough disinfectant in them, which is weird because we always think Lysol wipes are for everything. But I guess bleach is better. I don't know. I don't know why we're not proactive that way. But nonetheless, I also feel like with being on dialysis that one of the negative things is that you kind of create a lot of trash. So I try not to think about that because to me, I don't like filling up the landfill, and I try to use like recyclable Ziploc bags. So like the kind you can wash and reuse over and over and over. I just purchased some dust, what is it called? Like a Swiffer dust wand, but instead of buying the Swiffer dust pads, you can buy from a locally owned company, or I should say small business, these washable ones. So it works the same way, but you just take them off, then you throw them in your laundry and clean them that way. I also do that with my mop because I just don't want to keep adding and adding garbage. So that was kind of a surprise to me when I first started dialysis, is how much garbage accumulates. Now, I am a Costco member, so I do buy my box of trash bags from Costco. And between that and household trash, that box will last me, I don't even know. We'll find out because I just bought a box. Sorry, I'm talking weird. Trying to figure this out though, because I can't believe that. But I don't think I bought a new box since we moved, which is almost, I think this is going on, is it a year? Something like that. So it really does make a difference. And I think because we're really conscious about, well, actually, let's be honest. I don't buy processed foods. I don't buy preservative-filled foods. And so I don't have cereal boxes. I don't have crackers. I don't have chips, once in a while tortilla chips. But I mean, like, I don't get that garbage amount. So that's probably why I don't go through them as much. Interesting. Yeah, how interesting. So anyways, last weekend, I went to Costco and got another box, and I think it was like $18 for the big giant box, and that thing's going to last us hopefully for a year. And I think that's pretty remarkable considering that we have this trash can in here for my dialysis exchange and then the one in the kitchen. So that's pretty good. Now I feel a little better about myself. But yeah, so anyways, I feel like these biodegrade a lot better than maybe a Lysol wipe would, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I just know that these work really well. And by making them, I just feel like it's easier to justify using so much garbage. So I try not to create a lot of garbage. But anyways, I'm going to clean off my cart. I'm going to disinfect it. I typically open the drawers and try to get out anything in there. You're not supposed to eat when you do dialysis. That's what you're trained. But I'm going to be honest, I have before, because usually in the last year, I would say I tend to eat around noon. So depending on what day it is, well, let me think, between noon and 3 o'clock. So depending on what day it is, sometimes it lands where I'm doing the exchange, Charlie's taking his nap, and lunch is ready. So I eat it in here. I try not to because I try to eat with Charlie as much as possible, but life is life, right? Or there's times where it's a really cold, chilly day, because now we're getting into spring, and so winter's kind of behind us here in Tucson. And so there's been times where I've had like a bowl of hot soup that I just want to eat while I'm doing my exchange because I'm so cold, right? I do have to say my best purchase of the year is my electric throw blanket, because it is heaven to be able to go in on the couch, watch a movie or whatever I'm doing, and just be bundled up, and I get warmer faster. And so that to me was like priceless. I think it clearanced out at Walmart for $30. So I do have to be careful though, because if anybody has a pit bull, you know that they are giant cuddle monsters. You know that they love soft things. And I don't know if that's any dog, because my adult experience is mostly with a pit bull. And pit bulls like to, at least mine, they will seek out soft. And you could have 2 different pillows on the floor for them, and one could be a regular pillow and one could be a super soft pillow. They will choose a super soft pillow. And so this blanket is really soft. And so I have to watch that. I fold it up each time, how I fold it up, so because you don't want to break the wires inside. But then I put it in a specific spot that Mr. Smokey cannot get, because I don't want him to claw it, you know, when they try to make their little nest, get cozy. Believe me, he has plenty of blankets that he can cuddle up with, but just to be safe. So anyways, I'm very glad that I got that electric blanket. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off this cart, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Back here, I usually put my Ecept. Use that in the morning, so it doesn't really need to be up front. But Alcavis does, because I use that quite a few times throughout the day. Then I get my mini cap box. Now this one's not opened. I just keep it here because there's nothing worse than running out and you got nothing. So I keep that extra one there. And then I use a old coffee can for my syringes. So when I'm done using the syringe, I put it in here, and then this way I could throw this whole thing away, and there's not a bunch of syringes in my trash just being free. So yeah, see, look how nice and clean she is now for the most part. This kind of thing is really weird to clean up. I mean, it does clean, but it's also like a mirror. You kind of just keep scrubbing at it. So yep, she's always good to go. At least these shelves are. I'm going to clean off the top and get that ready, and then continue on with my day. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.